More than 300 South Korean workers detained in a major U.S. immigration raid have returned home, capping a week of intense negotiations to win their release. But anger over the treatment of the workers and concern over visas has cast a shadow over Korean investments in the United States. CNA's Lim Myun-sok tells us more.
The Korean air flight carrying 316 South Koreans and 14 foreign nationals landed at Incheon International Airport on Friday afternoon. As the workers walked out, they were met with applause and shouts of welcome home from supporters waiting at the terminal. Many carried no luggage, just plastic bags with what appeared to be their clothes. They didn't answer questions from the media, some keeping their heads down in quiet appreciation for the support back home from a public still reeling from images of South Korean workers chained and handcuffed during last week's raid on the Hyundai LG Energy Solution plant in the U.S. state of Georgia. Several civic groups were also at the airport denouncing Washington for what they called criminal treatment of South Korean workers who were in the U.S. to support its manufacturing sector. Some even urged Seoul to reconsider future investments in the United States if skilled South Korean professionals were going to be treated this way. Presidential Chief of Staff Kang Hoon-sik, who was there to greet the workers, told reporters the South Korean government was working on long-term solutions, saying there appeared to have been a misunderstanding over the visas.
근본적인 문제를 체계를 개편하는 데는 시간이 좀 걸리는 거고 그 전까지는 어쨌든 미국 측에서는 입장을 정해놓은 것이기 때문에 조정하는 시간 사이에서는 저희가 최대한 미국의 현재 상황에 맞추어서 움직이는 것이 필요한 것이고 장기적으로는 아까 말씀드린 것처럼 워킹그룹에서 논의되는 것을 조속하게 이루어서 이 문제의 근본적인 불신의 씨앗을 없애야지 대한민국 기업들도 향후에 안전하게 믿고 투자하고 일할 수 있지 않겠습니까?
Foreign Minister Cho Hyun, arriving at the airport about 2 hours later, said a bilateral working group would begin talks as soon as possible.
네, 그런 걸 포함해서 새로운 카테고리를 하나 만드는 거, 쿼타를 신설하는 거, 그다음에 그 비자를 손쉽게 받기 위한 여러 가지 조치 이런 걸 모두 포함해서 함께 워킹 그룹에서 논의하기로 했습니다.
For now, the workers are home, reunited with their families, but questions remain over the visa system and how soon reforms can come. Lim Myun-sok, CNA, Incheon International Airport, South Korea.
Family members of those South Korean workers expressing relief but also raising concerns about the treatment they faced in the United States.
일단은 미국 측에 도움을 주러 간 거잖아요. 미국 측에서도 원했고. 근데 그래 범죄자 취급을 하니까 기분은 아주 안 좋고. 그리고 또 진짜 범죄자도 아닌데 그렇게 연행해가 갔다는 자체가 이거는 문제가 있다고 생각하는데.
동생도 걱정이었지만 부모님이 나가시는 게 제일 걱정이고 그래도 어쨌든 개인적인 생각에는 정부에서 회사에서 잘 거의 최고 리더십까지 나서서 해결하시려고 노력을 해주셔가지고 경과들을 저희가 계속 기사로 연락하고 확인을 하니까 조금 더 마음이